Glad to meet you. Today, in the recommendation section, you will learn how to properly fry meat on the grill. Weekends in summer are the time for barbecue outings. Experts begin to exchange recipes for the perfect marinade long before the picnic. And the next important question is how to cook meat properly, because even a perfectly pickled shish kebab will be spoiled if it burns on the outside and remains half-cooked inside. How to fry meat on the grill so that it is cooked perfectly. On my channel you will find recommendations, tips. In every company there is a person who is trusted to cook shish kebab. He knows how to make meat juicy, ruddy and fragrant. But if necessary, anyone can get up to the barbecue. The main thing is to master the simple rules of handling fire, or rather, with the heat from the coals. Anyone who has fried a barbecue at least once will say that open flames are harmful to meat. So you can put skewers on the grill only when the coals burn out properly and are covered with a layer of ash, or if you use the ignition fluid when it is completely burned out. The easiest and most convenient option is to buy coals in a bag in advance at the supermarket. But if someone in the company wants to go for firewood, the main thing is to choose the right kind of wood. Coniferous branches are categorically not suitable. Birch, oak, or alder are suitable for a barbecue. You can experiment with firewood from fruit trees. To marinate a shish kebab, take ingredients with a high acid content: wine, lemon or pomegranate juice, kefir, fresh onion puree. Vinegar will not do. It is too aggressive and interrupts the taste and aroma of meat. Vinegar-based marinades are more common in ready-made kebabs from cooking, but you cannot be sure that the manufacturer does not mask a not-to-fresh product. With a sharp smell of vinegar, string the meat tightly, without gaps, and place the skewers on the grill close to each other, so the shish kebab will take on all the heat and fry well. Try not to let the pieces touch the dirty walls of the grill. To do this, the meat should be strung on skewers closer to the middle, leaving free space at the edges. Use flat skewers. They are more stable. An alternative option is to put the meat on the grill. It's easier to handle than with skewers. Do not allow flames to appear. They are provoked by the fat dripping from the meat. Prepare a bottle of water with a spray gun to quickly extinguish the fire. You can also sprinkle the flame with salt. It is better to abandon the popular advice to water meat with wine or beer during frying, because alcohol will make the flame flare out more. Turn the meat over as soon as a ruddy crust appears. That or more often, then nothing will burn. Medium-sized pieces will take 20 to 30 minutes to reach readiness. To make sure that the meat is well cooked, cut the largest piece. If the transparent juice is coming out, everything is fine. It is impossible to leave the meat insufficiently fried. Neither pork nor chicken can be eaten half-cooked. Salt should be 10 to 15 minutes before cooking. Then all the juice will remain inside the meat. You do not need to add salt to the marinade. Otherwise the shish kebab will turn out to be dry. After frying, the meat needs to rest for at least 10 minutes. Then the juice will be evenly distributed inside. The optimal size of pieces of meat for a barbecue is with a small tangerine or plum. This will make it as juicy as possible. You need to buy meat at the rate of 250 grams per adult. String on skewers not only meat, but also vegetables, eggplant, zucchini, tomatoes and onions. Also, vegetables can be fried on coals separately. Many people like it when they put a few sprigs of fragrant herbs on the coals, for example, rosemary or thyme, so the smoke will smell nice. And what do you pour over the coals when you roast meat? Write to me in the comments to this video.